Well, here I am again with another story that I couldn't make up. Well, found out that my mom tested positive for COVID. She went to the doctor. And then I just tested positive for COVID. Been trying to figure out why my body has been hurting so bad. I thought it was postpartum stuff. And I was just so frustrated and annoyed because I couldn't get an appointment with anybody. I went to the ER and nobody could tell me what was wrong with me. Didn't even take no COVID test over there at the ER. Blessed assurance. Gave them all the symptoms of COVID. And I guess it didn't trigger nothing for them to do a test. But for some reason, I just kept feeling like I needed to take a COVID test. And ended up taking one. And it was positive. And so now it just explains a lot. Because I'm like, man, I've been juicing. I've been feeling good, been on the up and up. It's been amazing, and then all of a sudden, like, my body just shut down, like it just turned on me, it felt like. And so now I guess, when you know what it is, you don't feel like you don't feel crazy, or you don't feel like it's just never going to end. So I now have hope. I can come up out of this place of depression, just not knowing when my body is going to be better. I'm just like, no, it's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to end like this, So I'm sitting up here with the dry mouth, keep lifting my lips and stuff, because I am still juicing and stuff. But I do have dinner at night. Most of the time it's a salad with like either a piece of tuna, steak, or salmon. And so that's been, I don't know, that's been giving me some strength, but I just still have been feeling weak, and it's just hard to breathe, hard to move, hard to do stuff, But then again, you're Superwoman, or at least when people want you to be Superwoman, because you normally are Superwoman. Sometimes it's hard to just rest, and so now I have proof that I need to rest, so my husband can leave me alone. Can you take the girls to school? No. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I can't get out of bed. My legs hurt. But, so that's that. And so I just kind of keep you updated throughout this process. This morning I did get up and I did take the girls to school. And when I took them to school, or when I came back from taking them to school, I did a seminar or a webinar, which is very beneficial, about nutritional health coaching. And so I'm pretty excited to get started in that. Man, I'm just ready to master that. I just believe that the Lord is definitely calling me to this ministry, because it is necessary. And I have definitely a desire for healing. I definitely have a desire for deliverance. But then at the same time, I'm that one that's like, okay, I'm a little unorthodox. I need to see it different. I need to see it a different way. I don't want to stay in here and call out demons and devils every day, all day, or every Sunday, every week, And not that I can't, it's just more so of, it's like, people going back and doing the same things. They're going back and stuff is turning out to be worse. They're going back to the same environments that they are trying to be free and trying to be healed from. But, the ability to change somebody's mindset, to be able to transform somebody's thinking process, their logic, their perspective, and their relationship with their body and with their food and with their, creator, and how he has designed for them to be, it's so necessary. It's necessary now, and I'm enjoying every part of it. So I'll keep y'all updated on what's next. Yeah, so I wasn't even going to document none of this stuff, but honestly, the things that I've just been experiencing, man, like just throughout these probably about 2 years now. I just can't make this stuff up, and man, and I'm realizing that the Lord is truly developing a message around some of these experiences that I've been having. One experience that I'm in right now is I've literally been in the bed for about 4 days, and I mean, just from a place of depression, potentially postpartum depression, I don't know, but I literally like feel my hormones coming down, like, and they just all over the place. And I just been in the bed for about 3 or 4 days, just crying, body just aching, legs swollen, feet swollen, bottom of my heels are extremely tender, just not being able to walk or really do much for myself, and so then being even more suppressed or depressed because you have an aching body. And it's crazy because it's like, okay, you're not sleeping. I'm not sleeping because I'm still in pain, even though I'm laying in the bed or what we call resting. My pain level is still high, and it's only so much that Tylenol and ibuprofen and all that stuff can do, especially when you don't have an appetite either. And so you don't have an appetite, and it's like you don't really know what you want to eat or what is good for you to eat. I try to be as health conscious as I possibly can be. I try to eat clean. I try to make sure that I don't put anything in my body that is going to make it have to work any harder to function well, and that's how I've always been, especially in these last 4 years. People make fun of me all the time, but this situation is the reason why. So I made a doctor's appointment for today, and I made this doctor's appointment maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, and was able to get an appointment for Friday. So that's kind of been the thing that I've been looking forward to, like almost having to prep my mind, okay, to get up, move, rest on my feet to get to this doctor's appointment. And so we get on our way to go and realize we need some gas, so it's gonna make us a little late. This appointment was about 40 minutes away, and so I called the doctor's office and I said, I hear JJ back there talking. So I called the doctor's office and I said, hey, I'm gonna be probably about 8 minutes late. That's what my GPS is saying. Now, mind you, I have not seen my doctor. I seen my doctor, I think 6 weeks after my C-section, but I also needed to see her again. But I was out of town, so I wasn't able to see her. And so, this appointment would have sufficed for that. And so, the receptionist proceeds to tell me that the doctor wanted to go home early, so she asked, I guess maybe the appointment after me to come in early or something. And then she was not willing to wait for me. She wasn't willing to wait for me because she wanted to go home early. And it was kind of crazy because I'm like, man, she haven't seen me. She proceeds to tell me that, the doctor is not, said no, she's not gonna, let's go ahead and reschedule. And I said, okay. But like I said, it was weird because I'm like, she haven't seen me. Like, I wonder if she even told her that who it was. Because she know me. All the stuff I went through my pregnancy, she know me. And so then the lady asked me, okay, what was your name so we can reschedule? You went back there and asked her if she would wait for for my appointment, and you ain't give her my name. You ain't have my name. What we doing? Well, ma'am, I just told her 2:40 appointment. Yeah, I'd have told him to reschedule too. Like I'm a person. Ain't a time slot. Like I've been waiting for a while. Like I'm telling you, man, like I am like that moment I said, because the thing is, you don't know if there's like any issues, no problems. Like, okay, what was it that she was coming in for? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody asking no questions. And I'm just tired of the carelessness and y'all collecting these coins, but y'all don't even care about people's lives attached to the coin. All right, so I know some of y'all are looking like, what the heck am I looking at right now? But what's happening is I have been bedridden for about at least a week now, like literally strictly in the bed. I did get a chance to go to Atlanta with my husband for his birthday, but I think that was a mistake. I should have still been in the bed, because before then I had spent about 2 weeks in the bed, just trying to get this swelling and just different things that was just going on with my body. And so what you're looking at right now is my feet. They are extremely swollen. That's actually better than what it was starting out. I also have these like nodules and stuff in my leg that they're saying is from hormones from the baby. And so I'm just still kind of in this recovery mode of pregnancy, I guess. But I literally cannot feel my feet, and I cannot walk on them. Like, it feels like walking on a broken foot with a Charlie horse with numbness. And at this point, I'm just making a video, and I'm just letting y'all know I just can't make this stuff up. My life, I live a testimony. Constantly having tests, constantly having mess that turn into a message. My husband's doing 12 days of prayer, so he brought all the stuff to me in the bed, and I couldn't sit her in the bed. But you know, I mean, hey, he's spoiled. He lives with the Barber and Beauty, the original Superwoman. No, I'm just playing, but you know, it wasn't something I couldn't do. If I could have all my clients while I lay in the bed, I would totally do it, just because I love doing it. I miss it. But I just want to make sure that my husband felt comfortable and felt secure while he was on camera and didn't feel exposed, I guess you could say. So I went ahead and hooked my baby up. And trust me, he is not giving me any remorse because I'm laying in his bed. He's still making his request known. So I am on my way to the bathroom. This is how I have to get there. Y'all excuse my exposure. Literally feeling like a person with MS. But I don't have MS. There's some things that they are throwing out there of what it could be. But I do know I'm getting better. So y'all just keep praying for me. But y'all, I can't make this stuff up. You hear me? But I'm going to have a preach that I ain't never had before. Pray for me. Bye.
It's going to happen. I promise you'll live. You shall not die. I promise you'll live. You shall not die. I promise you'll live. It shall not die. My promise shall live. It shall not die. My promise shall live. It shall not die. Said my promise shall live. Oh, my promise shall live. shall